You're taking a live look right now at Washington, North Carolina on this Tuesday afternoon. Temperatures sitting into the mid to upper 80s. We have a northeast breeze at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Overall, the good news is we are seeing less humidity today than we saw the past few days. And I'll have more information on your weather coming up here in just a moment, but I want to welcome you all to another edition of the WITN First Alert Desk. I am meteorologist Russell James, and overall, hopefully you are all having a great Tuesday so far. Of course, you know, the big story the past several days have been the temperatures. We've seen some heat and humidity as well, but there are signs that we're going to be seeing some hotter temperatures. And we go ahead and jump straight to your forecast right now and show you what's going on here across the area. So we're going to jump to that really quick. I'm going to go back to our live cam for just 1 second here as I pull that up. And again, very nice afternoon on tap for the east, and we're going to continue to at least experience very nice weather as we go through today and even into tomorrow. But there are signs that we're going to be seeing at least some hotter temperatures, especially as we head into next weekend. And we do have a first alert weather day now for Saturday and also Sunday, as we'll see temperatures yet again reaching the mid to upper 90s and heat indices climbing around 107 to 112 degrees. Temperatures right now not looking too bad, sitting into the mid to high 80s. This is a classic summer day in eastern North Carolina. Normally we should be seeing temperatures around 89 to 93, and that's what we're seeing right now. Winds have mostly come in from the north and west, generally at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. That has resulted also in temperatures being roughly a few degrees cooler than yesterday. Around this time, we were talking about temperatures well into the 90s. We're seeing temperatures roughly 5 to 10 degrees cooler. And so as we head into the evening hours, your evening planning forecast calling for temperatures to go from 85 down to around 75 degrees. We'll have scattered clouds, less humid conditions. Tonight we'll see lows into the mid to upper 60s, even some 70s are along the coast. So overall, a very nice evening for a good chunk of our area. If you have any plans tonight, perhaps if you're getting some yard work done during the evening hours, I understand, you know, typically around 3, 4, 5 p.m. it's very hot. So if you're getting yard work done tonight, not looking too bad, but be sure to have the bug spray for tonight and also into your Wednesday, along with the sunscreen, sunglasses, and t-shirt, as we'll start the day generally into the 70s, and then we're going to climb our way up to around 84 as we get closer towards around 12 p.m. in the afternoon, and then we should peak somewhere around 87, 88 degrees. So again, just like today, tomorrow, similar case, very nice weather in store for the region. And then it just turns downright hot, sticky, and tropical as we go into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll be tracking an upper level ridge that's already taking shape across a good chunk of the United States. This is where we have a lot of the heat alerts on tap, mainly heat advisories in the oranges. The darker reds there are excessive heat watches, but that pink, those are excessive heat warnings, and they're normally issued when we're talking about heat indices around 110 to 115, or you're seeing a prolonged period of temperatures in the upper 90s to around 100. And when you look at the temperatures from a larger scale, you definitely see where the heat has been, all the way from New Orleans to St. Louis over into Atlanta, where we're seeing low to mid 90s. Heat indices into that 100 to 105 range out in the lower Mississippi Valley. And it looks like some of that heat is going to be moving towards the north and the east, and we could definitely see heat index values around 107 to 112, air temperatures 93 to 98 degrees. And when the heat begins to break, of course, you have the risk for showers and storms popping up during the day. So here's some tips that you want to at least remember. You want to stay hydrated, especially the night before the heat begins to peak. That way your body starts working to alleviate itself of what's going on. And again, when we talk about the feels like temperatures, generally around that 93 threshold today and tomorrow and going into Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday, that's when we'll start seeing those heat index values climbing to around 106 degrees. So it's important over these next several days to stay hydrated. Again, we'll have heat indices generally around 97 and then down to 94 as we go into Monday as well. And by the way, there should be a first alert weather day there on Saturday instead of Monday. But again, you get the picture. It's going to be hot regardless, rain, snow, or shine. across the viewing areas. So again, that wraps up your forecast. Please let me know where you're chiming in from. And again, that's been the main story over the coming days, is going to be the heat. Could see a few pop-up showers and storms as we go over really the weekend, but nothing serious to write home about as well. So if you have any questions or concerns about the weather, please be sure to let me know, and I'll be sure to stay tuned for the latest information. And I'll be back here at around 4 p.m. to give you another update on the weather across the region.